Have you ever seen a board with letters, numbers, and the words yes and no in the corners? That's a Ouija board, a so-called talking board. People use it to ask questions, hoping for answers from beyond. Spirits, ghosts, or something else. The process is simple. Fingers rest on a heart-shaped planchette. A question is asked, and the planchette glides across the board, spelling out messages. For some, it's a serious tool to contact the dead. For others, it's just a spooky party game. The board itself is basic, a flat surface, the alphabet in 2 arcs, numbers below, and goodbye at the bottom. A ritual ending to each session. Its design has barely changed, making it an enduring symbol of the supernatural. The experience can be powerful. Imagine a dim room, friends gathered, fingers on the planchette, and suddenly it moves, guided by an unseen force. Is it a spirit, or just your mind playing tricks? That's the Ouija's central mystery. The name Ouija is mysterious too. Some say it's a blend of oui, French for yes, and ja, German for yes. But the creators claimed the board itself named itself, spelling out Ouija and saying it meant good luck. This origin story only adds to the board's mystique. Whether you see it as a game or a gateway, the Ouija board's allure is undeniable. It's a simple object, yet it has inspired fear, fascination, and endless debate. The question remains, what really moves the planchette? Is it the spirits, or is it us? The Ouija board invites us to explore the unknown, to ask questions we're not sure we want answered. It's a ritual, a thrill, and a mystery all in one. That's why, more than a century after its invention, the Ouija board still captures our imagination. It's a symbol of our desire to reach beyond the veil. And whether you believe or not, the experience can be unforgettable. The board's power lies in its mystery. It's a mirror for our hopes, fears, and curiosity. Every session is a new story waiting to unfold. The Ouija board is more than wood and paint. It's a cultural phenomenon, and its story is just beginning. So, are you ready to ask your question? The Ouija board wasn't born from ancient magic, but from 19th century America's obsession with spiritualism, the belief that the living can contact the dead. Seances were common, and people tried everything from mediums to automatic writing. The talking board was a new tool in this spiritual quest. In 1890, Elijah Bond and partners patented the first talking board and launched the Kennard Novelty Company. Marketed as both a mysterious oracle and a family game, it was an instant hit. People loved the idea of getting answers from the spirit world. No medium required. The board's popularity soared after World War I, as grieving families sought comfort and connection. Some, like writer Pearl Curran, even claimed to channel entire novels through the board. In 1966, Parker Brothers bought the rights, making Ouija a household name and a staple in toy aisles. Its reputation as both a harmless game and a spooky, possibly dangerous object has never faded. The Ouija board has always existed in a strange space, part toy, part portal to the unknown. Its history is a reflection of our need for answers, comfort, and a little bit of mystery. From parlor game to pop culture icon, the Ouija board's story is as strange as the messages it spells out. It's a product of its time, but its appeal is timeless. The board's journey from novelty to legend is a testament to our fascination with the unknown. And that fascination continues today. Why do people use Ouija boards? Curiosity tops the list. We're drawn to the unknown. The idea of talking to spirits is irresistible, a chance to peek behind the curtain of reality. Some seek guidance, hoping for answers to life's big questions from a source beyond themselves. For many, it's about the thrill, a spooky challenge with friends, testing bravery on a stormy night. But for others, it's deeply personal, a way to reach out to lost loved ones, to break the silence of grief. The board becomes a tool for comfort, a way to say what was left unsaid. Whether for fun, advice, or closure, the Ouija board taps into our deepest hopes and fears. It's not just a game. It's a ritual, a search for meaning, and sometimes a desperate call into the void. The reasons are as varied as the people who use it, but at its core, the Ouija board is about connection, real or imagined. It's a bridge between worlds, or at least between people and their own subconscious. That's why its appeal endures. The Ouija board is a reflection of our longing to reach beyond ourselves. The Ouija board is surrounded by chilling stories, warnings of demons, haunted houses, and portals left open. Tales of the infamous Zozo demon planchettes moving on their own and the dire need to say goodbye at the end of a session fuel its reputation. These myths add ritual and risk, making the board feel like more than a game. Some stories even link Ouija sessions to real-world tragedies, possession, or madness. Whether fact or fiction, these legends amplify the board's dark allure. They make the Ouija board a character in its own right, a source of fear, fascination, and endless storytelling. And that's part of what keeps us coming back. When the planchette moves, it feels supernatural. But science points to the ideomotor effect. This phenomenon explains how our muscles make tiny, unconscious movements, guided by our expectations and desires. In a group, these subtle motions add up, making the planchette glide as if by magic. Experiments show that when users are blindfolded, the planchette moves randomly. No messages, just chaos. The Ouija board isn't channeling spirits, it's channeling the minds of its users. It's a mirror for our thoughts, fears, and hopes. The real magic is psychological, not supernatural. The ideomotor effect reveals how easily our minds can trick us. The Ouija board's power comes from within, and that's a mystery in itself. Scientists are skeptical of the Ouija board's supernatural claims. They see it as a fascinating example of psychology, the ideomotor effect at work. The power of suggestion group dynamics and our brain's tendency to find patterns all play a role. Messages are often vague, shaped by our own expectations and desires. The board's popularity reflects cultural anxieties and the need for comfort during uncertain times. Today, it's seen as both a social activity and a psychological experiment. The real power of the Ouija board is what it reveals about us, our fears, our hopes, and our endless curiosity. It's not about spirits, it's about the human mind. And that's what makes it so compelling. Despite scientific explanations, many still believe in the Ouija board's power. Personal experience can outweigh logic. For believers, the board is a tool for connection. For skeptics, it's a clever trick of the mind. The Ouija board story is one of belief versus disbelief, science versus mystery. It began as a product of spiritualism, became a pop culture icon, and still inspires debate. Whether a portal to another world or a mirror for our subconscious, its true power is in making us question what we know. The Ouija board endures because it taps into our deepest questions about life and death and the unknown. In the end, it's not about the answers, it's about the questions we dare to ask. And that's why the Ouija board's mystery will never fade.